How you doing? How you doing? And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Petty, and I appreciate you stopping by today. And I apologize that we went 2 days without a video. I know I streamed twice yesterday, so that y'all could get a little bit of time with Petty, and I appreciate everybody that stopped by. But I spent about 2 hours yesterday sitting down trying to make a video about the staff of homelessness situation. And I can't. I can't. It's literally killing me, guys. I was ready to just snap after trying to do that for a couple of hours. So that's where we've been, and we are back now. So essentially, we just got confirmed that Hu Tao is coming, and I want to give you guys all the information that you need to be prepared and to know what to expect. We're going to go over the details that they've released that are this direction from me. Haha. And then we're also going to quickly go over some of her skills and some other stuff to be aware of. Yeah, maybe we'll still go around and make a video on the staff of homelessness situation and everything that happened with Tectone. It's starting to wear on me. That's what I'll say for right now, and we'll go ahead and move along so that this doesn't become the 2-hour trial that it was yesterday of me trying to figure out how I want to put all my words into order for that situation. But yeah, let's just keep it on moving. So phase 2, starting off with Event Wish Moment of Bloom. Now, this is not the craziest banner in the world. I think a lot of people are a little underwhelmed by the people that are in it. And not to say that any of them are bad. Our boy Jinquei is a god. That's our water man underneath Chong. And Chong's not bad either. I think Jingling, I really would have rather see like Sucrose or someone like that that's really interesting, has an amazing kit, and does not really get put on a whole lot. I think most people already accidentally have like C5s of Zhongli. So this is definitely not a bait banner for the 4 stars. Now, I'm hesitant to say whether or not I think whether I think the banner is worth pulling on, because we don't know how strong Hu Tao is going to be. We know the staff of Homa is very, very strong and very impactful for characters like Zhongli. Our girl's kit is entirely worked around her HP, so I'm imagining that it's going to be pretty gross, but I don't know if we're going to get another Ganyu situation, so I don't want to say anything. I think we should all just kind of wait, see how she plays after the first couple of days, see what the math guys are saying, and then maybe the rest of us start making some informed decisions. But yeah. So it's starting on the 3rd, it's starting on the 2nd of March and running until the 16th. Next thing that we've got coming is another story quest for her. This is pretty standard stuff, nothing super crazy or out of the ordinary. By the way, if you like the little graphics in the background, the pictures they posted on Facebook were so baby tiny that there was no way that they were going to be visible, so I had to make slides so that we could see them. That's great, right? So yeah, nothing super crazy about this one. You have to be AR 40 or above to get it, so we're steadily getting to the point to where newer players are definitely not going to be able to hit these story quests for a while. But they've been following this same pattern, 2 months ago, you had to be in the AR 30s and everything for these, so it's nothing out of the ridiculousness. So we've got Vishaps and where to find them. During this event, Catherine of the Adventure Guild will post a daily investigative expedition for Vishaps and where to find them. Once completed, you can earn Primo Gems and other rewards. Event is running from the 5th of March, it looks like, until the 12th, so it's not starting the same day as the Hu Tao banner. And the reward collection time is almost the same, except you can still collect the rewards for 3 days after the event is actually over. So not bad. Nothing's super crazy there, and you just have to be above Adventure Rank 20 to be able to do them. These aren't going to be anything crazy. We've had multiple events that have expedition type things, and it's usually just go somewhere, kill something, or go pick a couple of things up. It's probably not going to be anything game breaking. Really, these are just an excuse to have you go do something and throw a decent amount of rewards at you. It's not crazy. You're not going to instantly now be able to hit your pity guaranteed on that banner. God, no. But it's a little something. It ain't bad. Ain't bad. And then they also went on to also add a thing about the weapon banner, which is already running, and we already knew the dates on that. So cool. If you weren't aware, this is running until the 16th, which is... that feels like a really long time, actually. I might have to go back and look at some of the other weapon banners and see how long some of them were actually running. Because that's... I don't know. That might be longer than some of the other ones. I've never paid attention to weapon banners before because they're literally just whale bait. It's so hard to get what you actually want, and it's so expensive, as we've seen multiple times now. If you guys don't remember, weapon banners what led to the original MTashed meme, okay? I don't know if y'all remember that. Petty remembers that. So, yeah. Weapon banners aren't good, guys. They're really not good. But nothing really special there. And then they just let us know that, hey, we're going to be able to do the Broke Boy preview and try out Hu Tao, which, as you guys are probably well aware, it's the only way I'm going to be able to afford playing her. It's in that trial. And that's fine. I'm not giving these people my money. Not in a million years. And then that runs the exact same time as the banner itself is running, from the 2nd of March until the 16th. So, okay. And that should be it for that, right? Right? I think so. Alright, so now for some of the stuff that, if you are one of those people that likes to prepare and try and get a bunch of mats and stuff together for Ascension Materials beforehand, we'll touch on some of that stuff and quickly go over her skills for anyone that hasn't seen all of that. We are using GenshinHoneyWorld.Hunter.com, which is a database site, and this is information pulled from the beta, so this could potentially change. I don't think we've seen any of them surprise switch out any Ascension materials from stuff that was in the beta before. So just keep in mind, if you do want to farm this stuff, there's a small chance that at the last minute they could be like, no, you need this type of flower now. Sorry, boo. If that happens, ain't none of us can do if they want to change stuff just to make us wrong, which they're starting to do. Anyways. Let me go ahead and scroll down so you can actually see it. So you need the Jade. I don't want to just call it the Rock. The Juvenile Jade. You get that from the Primo Geo Vishap. New rock monster that they had added. So you got to go kill him to get some of that. Then you got the special little pretty flower here, the silk flower. All right, and then everything else is pretty normal stuff. You need the nectar, and then red gems, and that's more or less it for the Ascension materials. As far as how her kit actually works, so most of her skills, and we're not going to get into all of her talents or constellations, but almost everything with this chick is scaling off of her max HP, or sometimes her current HP. But this is why the Staff of Homelessness is an HP scaling staff, because, yeah, that is this girl's entire kit. So that is a literally tailor-made weapon to go to her. And I think they just overdid it a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, we've got Wolf's Gravestone, which is amazing, best in slot claymore for almost everyone that uses a claymore. Okay? That's fine. That's good design. We don't need a staff that is specifically so tailored for one character that, like, okay, 2 other people are going to be able to use that and get some good benefit out of it. But can we stop with the tailor-made weapons for new 5 stars? I let it go and y'all did it for Zhao because I was a Zhao simp, even though I didn't get him. But this is getting a little silly. Please stop doing this. Please stop making 5-star characters with custom 5-star weapons that are just heavy power creep. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting back into that video that I spent 2 hours trying to make yesterday that I don't want to make. Oh, it hurts the soul. But she's got her E ability will put you into essentially a mode that when you do charge attacks in that mode, it is going to put a dot on things. The damage of that dot is based off of your HP. Basically everything in her kit is just scaling off of her HP to do damage. There is a hard cap though with the amount of attack bonus that she can get is 400%. But I'm pretty sure that if you have the Staff of Homelessness, that does not get hard capped by this 400% and is probably added on to it. So we might see another Ganyu situation, which I'm a little worried about. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see. Spirit Smoother, her Elemental Burst commands a Blazing Spirit to attack, dealing pyro damage to a large AoE. Upon striking the enemy, regenerates percentage of Hu Tao's max HP. This effect can be triggered up to 5 times based on the number of enemies hit. If Hu Tao's HP is below or equal to 50% when the enemy is hit, both the damage and the HP regeneration are increased. Cool thing that I forgot to mention, her E also eats up a little bit of her health being in that mode. I want to say it's like 30% of her. Yeah, no, it's literally right in front of me. You guys can see it and probably saw it the whole time. But it costs 30% of her HP to pop that and everything. So we've got a lot of HP scaling stuff. We've got ways to get HP back if you're hitting them with your Elemental Burst. Everything to do with this chick is built off of that HP. Nothing super crazy in any of the talents. She can cook some dishes perfectly and has a chance to make a suspicious dish, which I kind of love. She does boost everyone in your party when she ends her E ability. So it's a little weird, but again, I'm way too hesitant to say that the fact that she's boosting everyone but herself for crit rate means that she's going to be a support, because again, Ganyu look like a support on paper, so you really have to see what these characters actually perform with once they're live and not just read their kits and be like, oh, obviously they're going to do this. Nope, not unless they remove some hard caps and let them have the craziest crit in the game. Who knows if they did it again? She also gets some bonus pyro damage from being under less than 50% HP, but she's also getting increased attack bonus and health regeneration bonus if she's below that 50%. So this is in addition to the other stuff that she's already getting from being at that low health when she's using some of her other skills. So good stuff to keep in mind. Good stuff to keep in mind. Her C1 can be pretty strong. I saw something on Reddit the other week that was someone asking, well, what's better? Trying to go for C1 Hu Tao or getting Hu Tao and then trying the rest of your luck on getting Staff of Homa? In my personal opinion, I think it would be better to try and get Staff of Homa over the free stamina that you get for charged attacks. But it's, again, one of those situations where it's super hard to call, so we'll kind of have to wait and see how it turns out when it comes out. But, yeah, we've seen worse whale bait when it comes to characters. None of these really make her a super god. And then her final one is honestly a little lackluster for me. Like, it's just a cheat death function, which I mean, I guess is cool in Abyss where dying matters a whole lot, but everywhere else it's it's not the strongest C6 I've ever seen in this game, and it's okay. It's okay. But I don't know if maybe someone will try to, like, meme this, jump off a cliff with her so that they can get that, reduced to 1% HP and get 100% crit rate for a second. Immediately pop their Elemental Burst to get the health regeneration from that. and then be able to start going to town. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a way to meme this, but for the most part, it's just a cheat death. The fact that you get a little bit extra damage out of it is cool, but I don't think this is the craziest C6 that we've ever seen in time. So, see if I can find this Staff of Homa stuff for you guys real fast, too. So if you want to know what the Ascension materials are for that, all you need is $1,000 to $2,000 and then these materials, and you can get a maxed weapon. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me here before I have a heart attack just trying to talk about this stuff. I'm excited to do the Broke Boy preview for Hu Tao, but as someone that doesn't really play the game but occasionally anymore, the grind has completely ruined the game for me. It's just not fun only being able to work on a third of the characters that you have. So I don't play enough to get enough primos to even really shoot at these banners with any seriousness. I saved a pity for Zhao. We used that pity and got a Mona, so yeah, maybe 6 months from now, there's another banner. Maybe a Yaka we'll have a decent shot at, but yeah, good luck. If you guys are going to spend on this banner, be responsible. If you guys are going to spend on the weapon banner, be responsible. I'd recommend you not, but it's not like us not rolling on it's going to send them a message that making tailor-made 5-star weapons is horrible power creep and is slowly going to hurt the game over time. They're not going to learn that lesson from us not buying it, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. You're going to have to catch your boy on the next one, because out of here. Deuces.